Welcome back to the Jacksonville Buzz, another segment of the Legacy of Leaders. I'm Steve Strum. This morning we have Chelsea Fitzsimmons from Let's Go Organize. How you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
You know, I'm doing good. You know, a lot of times companies come here, talk about who they are, what they do. I don't even need to ask another question. I get what you do.
You do?
I think so.
I hope so.
So you're the one that, you're a person that's very organized, that will come into places like behind these cameras here, which are also very organized,
Yes.
and help them get organized better.
Correct.
Whether it's personal, residential, commercial, something else.
Absolutely.
How did you come up with an idea that is ridiculously apparent and probably very needed right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So got laid off during COVID. I was in events before and saw a need in the industry and decided to start my own business. And I've always helped friends and family get organized and decided that I could make money doing it. So.
And so you started this
Yep.
about a year or so ago. How's it going? How is being, you look great for being 1 year old. I mean, you got all your teeth, you got like great hair, and you know, you're tall. You're gonna be really tall, I guess, if you lose the growth chart. How is it being a business owner, being 1 year old, in an industry that I read the thing, I was like, yep, got it. How's it been? How's your experience been as an entrepreneur for the last year?
It's been great. It's definitely been a wild ride, an experience that I was not ready for, but I have definitely done a good job handling, I would say, in my own opinion. Definitely taking advantage of my free resources through the Jacksonville Women's Business Center, Jack's Purchase Program, Small Business Development Center, all of the things to kind of build my business up, and business is good. So.
I'm sitting here thinking, oftentimes when people have a business, right, there's always that developmental curvature where it's like, okay, do I really need that, right? So think about a black and white television to a color TV, right? That transition was like, we don't need a color television. Like, what is this is superfluous, right? Now, I mean, we're, TVs that are that thick. Yours is like, no, it's like, I got it. Clear message. You're a mess. Love you, but you're a mess.
Yeah.
Whether you need organization, whether it's your business, your personal, whatever, I will come in and I will do it for you. That is very clear, very crisp, very concise. And if somebody needs it, how do they find it?
Yeah, so you can find me usually on social media or through my website. And I think there is a huge need for it. People don't know they need it as much as they know they think they need it until they've had the service done or they've seen somebody else utilize the service.
And what kind of services do you provide?
Typically hourly organization, either a half day or a full day, or somebody that I've worked with prior, I go back in and do like a reorganization of the same space, or even downsizing, people who are moving or remodeling their house that just need to get rid of some stuff.
And they don't realize it. Like,
Correct.
I had sold a house a while ago and been there for a while, and I was like, yeah, just clean up the final little couple things. Half a semi-truck later, I'm like, where was all of that hidden?
Yeah,
and so, we just collect stuff, right?
Yes.
And so what are the things out there that you would say are probably, in what you're doing, probably the most need? You say there's a need for it, right? Whether it's the downsizing, the moving, the just cleaning up, getting organized personally, professionally. What are the things out there that you're like, you know what, these are kind of like the big things that people are wanting from me right now? Because like, I can clean my own bedroom.
Yes.
I got it.
Yeah.
Whether I do or not, different story. And you're doing it obviously at a much larger scale. What are the things that are out there?
I think the biggest need that I've seen is probably garage organization. Not my favorites to do in the summer, but still a big need because it's the catch-all, right? Or even the guest room of somebody's house that is, again, the catch-all where everything is just thrown like, oh, I'll get to that later, and then all of a sudden now the holidays are coming up.
It's much later.
Yes. Yeah, and they need help just finding the space for the guest that's coming into town, let's say. And
so if people want to find out more about you, we'll hang you on the website. Throw us your website one more time just because we want to make sure we get it out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go organize LLC.com.
That's so much easier. Yeah. So let's go organize, right? Let's go organize LLC. And so we'll put it on iwanttabuzz.com.
Okay.
Totally cool industry. I think that's a really big need. And I think you're correct. As people start getting older doing stuff, I think it's going to become even a larger need. So thanks for coming on the show and tell us about your business. Appreciate that.
Thanks so much for having me.
Guys, thanks for coming to the Legacy of Leaders. If you like us, share us. Remember, live with gratitude.